Good morning, everybody. Down here in Shinn here. I'm up here on the hill up here at the cemetery this morning. It's beautiful Friday morning. And I got part of the woods partially cleaned up there now. Gonna give you a walkthrough. All this over here was underbrush the other day, and I got it all kind of cleaned out. I still got to work on this over here. There's about 25 graves still over here. In this part, got to be cleaned up still yet. And I've been slowly plugging along, getting it done. Like I said, I've been in here working every day, just about 5 hours a day. And I've been slowly working my way back through here on these stones here. And as you can see there's a lot of monuments there that got knocked down by vandalism and what have you there. A lot of them Civil War graves there. There's a Clark here. Bart Clark is his name. Bart Clark. Died August 13th, 1891. He was 65 years old. He was a lieutenant, Company E, West Virginia, CVA. That's the Confederate side there. But that's his stone there. As you can see it there. You can see down here in the bottom here, CVA there. Well, maybe that's cavalry. It might be cavalry. Don't know. But anyhow, yeah, it's probably cavalry. But he was a lieutenant, Company E. I don't know what West Virginia cavalry there. But anyhow, that's Mr. Clark's there, Lieutenant Clark. So there's one of them there like that. But I got many others over here too. They were Civil War dated. This monument here, I'm going to have to get some big boys from down there at Lincoln High School football team to set these stones back up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces has to be set back up on top of there. And same as over here, I did set 2 of the pieces back up on this one. I set that piece and that, and I like to bust in my guts trying to do it. That piece right there, I cannot even think about budging. It will not budge. But stones like this laying down, we're going to have to get them set back up, get them put back on their pedestal where they was. Got many other stones out here laying down like this. A lot of them still got the writing on them. And get them out of the shadow there. A lot of them still got the writing on them. But I want to show you the logs and stuff. All this over here was all underbrush the other day. I got it all cleaned out so far where a person can walk through it. And I thank Linda for coming up here and taking a look around. But all this wood, all this brush, all this wood and everything you see piled up here is what was up here in the woods, up here on top of all these graves. And I cleared out all this by myself up here. Not patting myself on the back, but it takes a lot of work. A lot of work. Yeah, I know it was a great undertaking, but the good Lord led me to do this. But like I said, it was all up in here. And I got a lot of these graves uncovered now. Still finding more names on them. Places like his stones there, of course, you all seen them the other day. But this is all walkable now. All I need to do is, if I could get some people up here for rakes, just rake up in piles. That's all you got to do. You don't have to lift or put it in or anything. Just put them in piles, the stones and stuff. Or not stones, but the twigs and everything. But this is the black part of the graveyard. Over through this way, everything passed over this side here. There's about 28 over in here. different ones over here. But this is what I'm wanting to get at. Get this place cleaned up, get it recognizable again. I got a friend of mine, he's going to get a hold of the sons of the Confederates, and they're going to come up here maybe and document and maybe help get this place cleaned up better. I'm just a pimple. That's all I am, just a pimple in this place here. But the graveyard is about almost 120 yards long by about, I'd say about 60 yards wide at the widest part. Like I said, all these are the slave graves here. Well, I won't call them slaves no more. They're freed people. But it still interests me to know why Mary Shinn's grave is over here. What happened? Somebody picked it up and laid it down over here and it got broke. So I got a hold of DevCon Corporation the other day and asked them what kind of glue it'd take to get that stone put back together. And they give me the name of the glue and stuff. And I believe I can get it at Ace Hardware because it's a DevCon product. Got some lilies here. Whatever them things are getting ready to bloom. I think I got purple flowers on them. I left them there, but all the other stuff I cut down. Especially here at this baby's grave. It's just an infant here was buried here, but I'm going to leave them flowers there. I believe they're appropriate for that grave there. But just want to show you here the cleanup that I have done so far. At least you can walk around. You can see through the woods now. Really nice. It almost looks like a park up here now. It'd be nice if we had some benches up here or where, because it is a pretty place to come up here. It is a pretty place. You can see clear over top of Shinston, downtown. You can see the bridge down here. You can see the west side of Shinston there, Drain Hill. And the best thing about this is it's got a lookout point over here. Go between these. Well, we'll go through this way. It's got a lookout point, about 100-foot drop right there. But gotta be very cautious going down that point. I was out so far on it, I didn't want to go out no further because that rock looks like it's cracked. But we do have a visitor up here. We do have a visitor. I've seen him twice up here. We got a bear den right there. It's a female, big old female. She'd probably go maybe about 350 at the most, maybe close to 400, but she's a female. She lives in that den there where she comes back to the den, I guess, at night. She forages during the day, gets up early. But then on this side, down over here, I've got a fox. Beautiful, beautiful red fox. It comes out just about every day. It's not even scared of me, but it's got a path. Goes right along here and down to its den there. I guess that's its den because it's always coming up out that way. But it's a very pretty red fox. But like I said, it got it, pretty well cleaned up. Got me a new saw today. One of these right here. It's a, let me get it folded out here if I can get it folded out with one hand. A little bit hard to do, I think. Let's see here. There we go. But it's a good saw. Got it at Ace Hardware. Man, is that thing cut. I mean, you can cut with that thing. I done tried it out this morning. But cut some of them small saplings off over there where the Civil War graves are at. And I've been finding a lot of these graves here. Along here in the front by the cliff. Here with stones sticking up. Different places here. They've been broke off. They're all in a perfect line here. They're all in a perfect line here, them stones. Matter of fact, I'll show you here. These are the slave graves. They come up to a point. Reason why being, it points the spirit to go up. That's what I was told. But there's several of them up and down through here, different areas. But it's like a cutoff at this tree right here. You go straight across over that way. This is the slave part. But up in here, there's about 20 different families that lives on up through that way there. And that's a lot of family there. Now, Linda Edwards, Patton, she come up here Wednesday. God bless her soul. I'll tell you what, that was a hard climb for her to come up that bank. But she come up here and visited, and we found it appeared to be a relative of hers. I'll take you over here and show you the stone. It says Edwards on it. It's here in this family cemetery part right here. I don't know who's all buried here. Only a few of the stones got names on them. But yeah, over here. Hey, it's hard to read, but it says Edwards on it there. You can almost make it out. I had to feel the letters, and she did too, and it says Edwards. But like I said, a lot of these in here, you know, some's unmarked, some don't have names, some of the names wore way off on them and stuff here. But you can still see, like here on the top right here, there on the top, there's a lamb on there, and there's a lamb on this one. We don't know whether it been children buried here or what. But this graveyard goes clear out through here. And this is what I'm working on right now. I've been working back and forth in here and getting it cleaned up. But over in here are more Civil War graves over here. We'll go over here and we'll see Timothy Bowen over here. He was a captain. 3rd Division, Company E, U.S. Cavalry. We get over here. We'll get over here and see his. Like I said, I got to clean all this up yet. Get it presentable. There's some Civil War officers here buried. 2 places here. There's many others. But this is U.S. Cavalry right here, Timothy Bowen. Right now it's hard to see the writing on it. But during the right time of day, you can see the writing out there. If I had something to shine some light on there, you can see the writing real good. But that's Timothy Bowen there. Someone put a U.S. flag up here and a United States Cavalry flag. 1896. I know that flag didn't last that long. But someone put them up here within the last few years, 5, 6 years, I don't know. But like I said, this has all got to be cleaned out because there's more graves back down in here. This is the stuff right here that I've been having to clean out. This is all through this whole cemetery up here. That's what I'm dealing with. But there's graves I expect back over in here too. Like I said, right there, I got them marked. A few right here. You got to look really hard. Like we're going through this brush here. Here's some stones here. One here. One over there. Oh, looky here. Looky here. We found a new one. This is a new one. Right here. This is a new stone. Right there. And you can see the lilies there by it. Them lilies grow here for just about forever. When someone plants the lilies by these stones, it seems like they grow forever here. But right there's a new stone. So now you guys got to see the another new stone that I discovered up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over here at the tree, and we're going to get a flag and get that marked. So I know where it's at. And like I said, you know, just about every place where you find these lilies at, you know, and stuff, you're going to find a marker, grade marker. Like I said, all this stuff here got to be cleaned up. Okay, let's go here. Get one of these flags here. I got my flags right here. I usually carry about 4 or 5 of them when I'm up here cleaning. That way I don't have to run back over there to the tree and get them. Oh, I'm glad I'm done this video here. I found me another new stone. These briars are treacherous up here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put that right there next to that stone, right there. Okay, that one's marked. All right, I'm going to say alios and get to work. Just want to let you see, first thing hand up here, what I'm going through. Cleaning this place up. Like I said, I've been zigzagging back and forth, cleaning up here. Well, what do you know? We found another stone. You guys got to see 2 new stones that I found. 2 new stones. Like I said, let's see. I had a last count 218, 19, let's be 220. So there's another new stone. You guys get to see it right there. Don't know who. See, back in, people did not have the money to get fancy stones. Get stones, put up like that. So they would put sandstone in the ground. Just a flat piece of sandstone they could stick up on the edge. Put it down in there. Like that. All right, y'all. I am signing off now. God bless. Bye-bye. Take care.